together to brand our two main political parties in Nigeria as terrorist organizations. They are undermining our sovereignty. Just see what happened with the issue of Chief of Defense Staff. He was invited for a military event and he was denied visa. So in this, it's way overreaching. It's way overreaching. Actually, I think our foreign ministries should do better. We need to start working on rebuilding the image of Nigeria, because our image is totally very bad abroad. You see, a lot of countries are reviewing their visa policies because of us, and it's affecting even legitimate hard-working Nigerians. You see, a lot of Nigerians abroad as people that are working very hard. Nigerians, they contribute to world economy actually, but the image, a lot of bad eggs have portrayed Nigeria. It's very damning. So I think our foreign ministry should work harder on rebuilding the image of Nigeria. Okay. Thank you.
Nigerians talk. They should not put mouth in your matter, but you can go and borrow money from them. Are we okay at all? Sometimes I just come here and I will say I will not talk. Let me just, and people will just say something, will just scatter my head. They should not put mouth in your matter. Our foreign ministry should go and rebrand Nigeria. Are they supposed to rebrand Nigeria? Why are they rebranding us? Can't we live right? Why are they rebranding us? Are we supposed to be rebranded? We are part of the global society. With your phone today, you know what is happening in America. And you think they are in Canada, they don't know what is happening here? Of course they know. They know that when they borrow us money, we steal the money. Look at what Falana said. What is terrorism? He stated it clearly here. He said the use of force. Let me look at it. Okay. The use of force, intimidation, violence, coherence, tactics, during politics, ideology, motivation. We've seen situations where people go and vote and they beat them. We've seen situations in the last election in Lagos. Thugs come and they threaten you not to vote here. What else is terrorism?
But do they have that right to call a political party a terrorist?
Oh, I'm coming. Of course they do. Because if you look at these two political parties, from 1999 till today, we are saying, are we not part of the global signatories of, I mean, we're a sovereign nation, but of course, whatever happens in Nigeria, we signed some kind of agreement to be part of the global society. So why are we removing ourselves when it gets to this level? Look at what has happened since 1999. Look at terrorism. It has continued to build. Before, when we hear say they kidnap person, small time, he called the Kaduna Express, he called the Kogi Express. Now, go there inside house. And now we have politicians, and we think the Canada government does not know that our politicians can curtail all of this. They know that these things are being sponsored by politicians. And who are the politicians? They are either in PDP or they are APC. Why are we trying to cover all of these things? And later we go they talk. I pray, make this way far for everybody domot.
Thank you.
People are answering off the question. We don't deny the fact that these political parties do things that tallies with being a terrorist group. But your question is it right or wrong for Canada to tag on? It is wrong. We are an independent nation. We are a sovereign nation. I'm not saying the two major political parties we have. Yes, they act like terrorists, but that doesn't give Canada. We've never borrowed money from Canada. That doesn't give them the right to tag us this terrorism. It makes sense now. Let's be true. It doesn't make sense.
Why do people go to
speaking and we are being emotional? Logical over emotion. Irrespective of, like I said earlier, irrespective of how terrible these people are, let us be more logical than emotional, right? When we speak about colonization is not just what we experienced earlier in the past. Colonization still continue, and anytime you allow external people to determine the affairs of your nation, or you allow external influence in the affairs of your nation, you are encouraging colonialism. What is wrong with us in Africa fighting for ourselves, or what is wrong with Nigeria citizens standing up to this political party? Are they not among us? So why are we saying that somebody from Canada has to come here and call all the political parties in Nigeria terrorists? Assuming you are part of this political party and you are a same member of the party, you have mouth to the party, will you be happy if you are pronounced a terrorist?
So you do go for the NSAS protest?
The what? Yes, I was there.
You were there?
I was there in Abuja, I was there in Lagos.
Okay, thank you.
One question.
Hello. Right.
I think it's wrong for a Canadian court to call Nigerian political party terrorists.
Okay.
First of all, let's go back to when the word terrorism is being used in international politics. It started in I think 2001 after the 9/11 bomb blast.
Okay.
So now, for a Canadian court with no international jurisdiction to call a political party in Nigeria, if it was an international court that made this declaration now, they have the power.
Okay.
But just like now, a Supreme Court in Nigeria now, seeing Canadian government like branding them as terrorism, then let's also look at the word terrorism, right? In international politics, there are some words you use that is not just the dictionary meaning that you look into. You look at how it's being used to like how identify the whole thing. Like now, when American declare ISIS and Taliban terrorists, you understood what it entails entirely. So now, saying now APC and PDP now are terrorists, this organization, like it's totally wrong for them.
Thank you.
We're going to define terrorists, right? So we're going to a terrorist is a person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. That's what the dictionary defines a terrorist as. If we're going to look at our politicians in both parties, do they or do they not exhibit these traits? Thank you very much. And then if you're saying that they're not supposed to add their mouth into Nigerian issues, when everything was going on in Ukraine, or let's even use Gaza as an example, we had opinions, we had different things to say. So why is it when the courts in Canada are calling our political parties terrorists, why do we have a problem with that now? And from the things that they have done over the past years, we can see that these people are not only terrorists, they're oppressors. But then you're saying that we're not supposed to use emotions to judge what we're saying. Your emotions have clouded your this thing. You want the whole idea of black people are suppressed by the whites to cloud the fact that these people actually have a point and they're saying the right thing. They have the right to say what they say. They said what they said and they did not lie about it. Thank you very much.
Is it you said something about Canada not having the right or something?
Yeah.
To say something about Nigeria. Why do we go as Nigerians, our government go to seek validation from foreigners, and then we complain when they give us that same, when they deny us that same validation we are seeking? Do you know how many Nigerians are applying to go to Canada every year? And you think the Canadians don't have, what they are saying is, if you look at it, you said, someone said something about how it's affecting visa procedures and all that. You have the right to protect your country. If you feel like people are coming to, if, for example, now people are coming to Nigeria from Afghanistan, the Nigerian government, I think they will feel they have the right to say something about them, because we know that it's controlled by the Taliban states, right? And then my brother here also mentioned something about colonialism. I think it's high time we stop using that as an excuse in Africa. We have to start being accountable for ourselves. When the British left Nigeria in 1960, they handed the power to us, but we inherited the colonialism mindset and imposed it on our people too, as well. So whatever it is that we're doing, I think we should stop taking that colonialism. And something happened in 1983. When Thomas Sankara at OAU, Thomas Sankara and some other people, they proposed that, you see, the Africans should break out from this foreign hold. But after they left that meeting, almost 70% of other leaders that were there went back to their puppet masters, and then they dissolved the whole thing. And today you say these people that we've been running to for decades, they should not have, of course, if they say any nonsense about us, we give them every right to do so.